we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood, and when I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. There's a 100% chance it'll rain today. It might be raining where you are. I don't know. It's not raining here yet, but it is definitely overcast. 75 degrees and holding. We haven't even gone up a degree. Usually by now we've gone up a few degrees. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center to tell you that, hey, it's a rainy day. Why don't you go donate some blood, save some lives. You can
exactly.
Watch a TV and get into the comfy zone of It is a comfortable place.
It is.
Have you ever thought about that? Isn't it comfortable when you go in there? It really
I
is
could take
comfortable.
a nap there if I didn't have to keep squeezing that ball.
If you didn't have to keep squeezing that ball. That is exactly right.
Just let that blood flow. I'll take my nap.
That's a Bellamy Brothers song, isn't it? Let the blood flow. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Where are you right now?
I'm in the tree zone, Larry. Tree zone.
Do you know, just to in the break, Galen said off the air that why aren't universities ever picked on? And I was thinking about that settled public policy statement.
Yes.
Can you imagine if Galen was, this is Galen's point, if settled public policy was something colleges couldn't speak out against, and they would lose their tax exempt if they did. Yeah. That is true.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's not just religion with settled public policy. It would be so many different things, you know? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine being a professor in a university and you can't question creationism or what's the Big Bang Theory? Evolution. You can't question it without losing your
job.
Sometimes you do. You do.
People lose their job.
Here's what's happening, and people are trying to control other people's thoughts, feelings, and furthering that by the power of the dollar. And no matter what you think about it, I just don't agree. I've never agreed. If I feel conflicted about doing something, I shouldn't be forced to do it.
Right.
I know we're talking about making a wedding cake for a gay couple. I know that was a big issue and continues to be a big issue. But what if somebody said, "Hey, okay, we're going to have a huge drug party, and you're anti-drug because maybe your child or somebody overdosed or something like that, and you had to make a drug paraphernalia cake." Would you be forced to do that? You could do that for so many things. What if you're anti-gun and somebody wants a big AK-47 on their cake?
Right.
I mean, seriously.
That'd be a good cake with all the frosting. That would take a lot of frosting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or licorice.
Absolutely.
Licorice.
But again, I think we're going down a slippery slope. The Supreme Court going against the public opinion the way it did.
That's right.
The way they stretched out and approved gay marriage and legalized it in 30 states, in which those states said they don't want it. Unprecedented. You have to start to wonder where we're at right now in this world, and that's now people are going to try to force churches to be taxed. Okay, they've been taxed before.
Yeah, we have with and the Supreme Court went against public opinion for Obamacare, so they're just they're just for themselves and not for the people.
I paid my Obamacare this weekend.
Absolutely.
All right.
And I'll tell you, it's we'll see how it goes, see where it ends up.
So just to lighten it a lot, do you know who the Florida State Red Lightning is?
Florida State Red Lightning?
The ball boy, Red Lightning? He's not a boy. He's a man.
Yes, I do. The Florida State University.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
He's moving on to the Atlanta Falcons.
That a boy. He got upgraded. Nice. Probably graduated. He's like 30-something.
He looks like he's up there.
30-something.
He's a
Wow.
he's a very redheaded guy. Very redheaded guy. Frankie Grizzle.
Yeah.
Is he a doctor, or
Yeah,
is that why he's so?
No. He runs. What does the ball boy do on the game? What does
Okay,
he?
here's what the ball boy does. The ball boy gets to the line of scrimmage and rotates the footballs out every play. So he works for one team. So when he was at Florida State, he was Florida State's ball boy because each team gets to bring their own ball. And so what he'll do is he'll run to the line of scrimmage. So if they make a bomb or something, he runs with them. And so there's a highlight reel in which he outran one of the players to the end zone. And that it's true. So
Oh, that's funny.
yeah, good for him. He's going to Atlanta. All right. I don't think they make any money though. I think they make like minimum wage for just the game day. He's not an employee of Florida State. He's
really?
a part-time employee of the stadium. Yeah.
So would he get paid with the Falcons? Would that be a paid spot?
I'm sure they get paid a little bit, but it's not like full time.
No, you can't pay
Not
your
a
rent
full
with
time
it.
job.
All right.
I would think not. No.
So how's the blood supply? What do we need to know?
We're okay. We need O's and we need Rh negative, and we always need platelets. So platelets only last 5 days, and we need you people to give constantly. So get out there and donate blood. Do something amazing.
All right. And be sure to thank Penn Flooring, because the announcement that Galen just made is sponsored by Penn Flooring. They are the ones who make it possible. And they also make it possible to have a beautiful home from the floor up. They've got samples for you to look at over at their showroom, which is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge, which crosses the railroad tracks on 17th Street, just a few blocks from Pine Avenue. Go over there and see what kind of samples that you might consider putting into your home. Of course, they will do the work putting it in, and they'll give you the information so you can take care of it and go check it out. See if you can change that carpet for something better.
Yeah.
Or change that other flooring for something better. Or maybe you do want a carpet. It's up to you. You have freedom. You have freedom of the floor.
Right now, we do. Yes, we do.
Penn Flooring. All right. I have some art to tell you about. Are you ready for some art?
I'm ready for art.
Art. This is all about art. Did you hear what we're talking?
Gotcha.
Okay. There's a painting called The Garden of Earthly Delights. It is painted by an artist from the Netherlands named Hieronymus Bosch. And he painted it in 1490. Okay? And it's a triptych, meaning there are actually three paintings. The left panel depicts Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. The middle panel, it's believed, is human and animal. They believe it's hell. And the right panel, what is the right panel? The right panel shows a darker hellish world. Oh, that's even darker on the right side. So that's even darker. So
Middle was Earth, you said.
I guess the middle one is Earth.
Yeah.
I guess, but it's a mixture. So anyway, there's a guy in the paint. I mean, it's lots and lots of pictures in this picture. Okay, there's people, there's animals, there's a rabbit playing a horn, okay? And there's a guy lying on the ground. It looks like a guy. You're not really sure because you don't see the upper half of his body. It's behind something. And he's naked, and you can see his butt, okay? It's not predominant. It's very kind of hidden in the picture. Well, he's got musical notes on his butt, as if there was some sheet music printed on his butt, okay? And I guess nobody ever thought about playing the notes until now. So you ready for this? This is an interesting piece. You ever see this piece of art, you say, that piece of music has been played. You want to hear what it sounds like?
Yes.
All right, here it is. It's called the butt song from the 600-year-old butt song from hell. Here it is. Did you hear that?
That was a long piece of music.
That's a big butt.
I wonder if that's
Absolutely.
hidden in all of his other paintings that he did. Well, I'm going to have to check
I don't
him
know.
out.
Just so I tell you that little piece of art trivia. Just remember, Hieronymus Bosch
That's right.
wrote the 600-year-old butt song from hell.
That's right.
It was musicologists at Oxford University, by the way,
of course.
that decided to play it.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so let me tell you another one. Got some stuff here, I'll tell you.
This is fascinating stuff. And I've never heard that was called a triptych. I just heard that from AAA about traveling, so I didn't realize that. It's called the three paintings that make
That's what I know.
Morning, George.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, here. The Soviet Union, or Russia, I guess. During the Cold War, the Americans constructed a research station at the South Pole. But the Russians wanted to one-up us. Did you know that?
No.
In 1958.
Sounds like the Russians.
In 1958, they brought a sculpture, a bust of Lenin, and brought it to the South Pole. And I'll tell you the rest after the break.
That's
we'll be right back.
fascinating. I love that.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For today, intervals of clouds and sun with a couple of showers and a heavy thunderstorm around, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. Watch for localized flooding. The high today 84 to 88. Mostly cloudy later tonight, low 72 to 76. For tomorrow, variable cloudiness with a couple of showers and a heavy thunderstorm or two, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. Tomorrow's high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
It's the annoying feeling when you know you wanted to Google something, but you forgot it as soon as you opened the browser. Now you know it's a thing, Google-heimerness. Life is a buffet. We should take from it what we need and leave the rest. Because when we overcommit, we create a lot of stress. Worrying about the future or past pulls you out of the here and now, but a strong citrus scent helps you focus on what's happening right now.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line and a new spoiler and a new
Yep,
trunk.
we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
All right, 18 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. And, of course, his mission on the air with us is to have fun.
Yes.
And it's also to remind us, of course, of the important job that we all have. It's our job to make sure that there is a blood supply. And it takes nothing on your part. If you're a donor, you just go there. That's it. You just go there. Go there and lay down. They take care of the rest. You have to answer some questions. Mm-hmm. Some are goofy. Some are embarrassing, but you got to answer them.
Yeah, and they stay there while you're donating.
What if they're going to do away with that question? They're going to do away with that question, Galen? Or did they already?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
What you mean? Which question?
The gay question. Have you had sex with a man?
No, you can't. No. It's only a year, so it's within a year, so it's still there.
All right, so getting back to the bust of Lenin, it was put down in the South Pole in one of the hardest to reach places in the world.
That's pretty cool. Wow, it's ingenious.
The Soviets went there only for a few weeks and then put the bust of Lenin on a chimney on their way out. Over the next decade, several new expeditions made their way to the research station, the last one in 1967, and then it was forgotten about for like 40 years. Mm-hmm. So, fast forward to 2007.
Yes.
A Canadian and British team of Antarctic explorers wanted to set the record for being the first people to reach the pole of inaccessibility on foot. Mm-hmm. 49 days they walked through the snow. They reached the destination. They said, whoa, there's a bust of Lenin here. Isn't that amazing?
That's silly. They got a machine that'll take you there.
Yeah, really? It's cold. Yeah. It's called an airplane.
What's the point? I still don't understand the significance of it, just to say that you walked it.
I guess so. I guess to say you walked it, yeah.
I don't get it. Yeah. I don't get it at all.
But
yeah, you may have driven to the North Pole or to the pole. I walked to it. Well, good for you. The view is the same whether I walked there or I drove there.
Yeah, that's what we should do. We should send a mission to Mars or something like that. We already are there, I guess. Another planet that nobody's been to yet, and don't tell anybody we're there. And then just put a statue of like Reagan.
Exactly.
You know.
Say, oh yeah, we've been here for a while.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
They were already. All right, here's another one.
Put a logo on it or something. Yeah.
Have you been to Italy at all?
No, never been to Europe.
My son has.
In Florence, Italy, there's an art place called the Piazza della Signoria. How do you say that, Robin? Signoria?
I don't know.
Anyway, there's lots of artwork there and statues, and one of the statues is the Perseus with the head of Medusa. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's very, very famous, and basically there's a naked guy holding the head of Medusa.
Right. He killed her.
All right. On the back of his head, here's the interesting thing.
Her face isn't in a container where you can't see the eyes or anything?
No. He's holding the head.
Oh, okay. Because you got those rays coming out of her eyes, even though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
If you look at Perseus's head on the back, you can see that his helmet and his hair form a face and a beard. It is believed to be the likeness of the sculptor whose name was Cellini.
Oh, how cool.
There you go.
How cool.
I guess nobody ever knew that.
That is great.
All right.
That is cool.
Now, you want to hear about David?
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about David a lot.
Yep. My son got the butt shot.
Michelangelo carved David with a chisel. It's gigantic. Mm-hmm. Did you know David is 17 feet tall?
No.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah, 17 feet tall. So who's the real David and the giant? David and Goliath?
Yeah.
So he make him 17 feet tall just to make him gigantic?
Well, it's not that David, though.
No?
No, this David's like Adonis, right? And the other David was a little guy.
No, this is the David who battled Goliath.
Really?
Yeah.
I never realized that.
No, this is the same guy.
Never realized that.
This is the perfect specimen, perfect male specimen, right? Oh my, is the commonly heard
thing.
Okay. Well, did you know that not many people get to stare David in the face? First of all, it's
there's something else eye level
there. It's 17 feet tall, so you really can't look at it from up there. And it's facing a column in the gallery there. It's called the Galleria dell'Accademia in Florence, which I'm probably slaughtering. Okay, so he's facing the column. Okay. So from the side, he looks kind of calm. But up close, if you look straight at him, he looks nervous, even perhaps fearful, because, of course, he's getting ready to fight Goliath.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I never knew this about that statue.
In his right hand, it's clutched, like almost like pointing a finger, because he's holding, you can't see it, but he's holding what David threw at Goliath, which is a fustiball.
A fustiball.
A stone.
A stone.
Rock?
Yeah, but they call it a fustiball.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So 2 doctors examined the statue and are astounded at the level of detail put into the statue, because a frightened man would have tension in his right leg, tightening of his muscles between his eyebrows, which David has, flaring of nostrils, which David has. He's getting ready to go fight a much bigger dude, right?
Okay.
And David's Picello, which I never knew it was called a Picello.
Is that his private?
It is his private parts. Has a little bit of a shrinkage to it because, according to these two Florentine doctors, that's what happens to a man as he's fearful.
Yeah.
It shrinks, Galen. Did you know that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
anatomically. So Michelangelo, when he did David, he says, you know what? He's afraid. He's got his eyebrows pushed together. His legs are tight. And his Picello.
You know, all artists of that level study human nature and study people, study their subject for a long, significant amount of time.
Right.
And so he probably actually had a model that did and stood there and
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, there's a,
Yeah, thank you. It's exactly.
Why are people shocked by that?
Well, it's okay. You went right where I went with this story. I went the exact same place. I said to myself, what did he do? Get some guy to stand there. And then have somebody come in with an axe? Like, whoa, look at that. You notice how the Picello got smaller.
Yeah, I like that. That is
so
brilliant.
It must have been an observation. So he took notes. He said, okay, when I'm doing David, the Picello gets smaller.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, Michelangelo is a genius, right? I mean, you can't say he's anything other than a genius. So, of course, he's going to get it right.
Can you imagine that? By one slip of the chisel.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have ruined everything.
Exactly. I mean, you can't put it back.
Instead of, oh, my, you would have gone, oh, no.
I got to start another 17-foot sculpture.
Yeah.
You should get that part done first.
Ended up with the Milo with no arms, right? No arms.
Yeah, maybe one side left, and then he thought, oh, I got to make this a matching set.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Back in the late 80s, I had a chance to go to Italy, and I made sure that I wanted to see that sculpture. And I was surprised that it was indoors. And the reason for that is what they call acid rain was slowly dissolving the statue, so they put it indoors. But talking about what you guys are talking about, my wife said too, but gee, what a big guy that is, and what a little doodad he's got.
It's a Picello.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And there's a reason for it being small. Now you know, because he's afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either that or maybe the acid rain was starting to work on it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
That is such a keen observation. I never would have thought
All right,
that.
here's another statue you need to know about. This is another piece of artwork. Are you ready for this one? This one is in Brussels, Belgium. Ready for this? Have you heard of the mannequin piss, Galen?
The mannequin what?
Piss.
No, I haven't. No.
Okay. That translates to mean little man pee.
Okay.
Now this is a little boy peeing into a fountain. And
I've seen the bumper sticker.
What?
That's right.
The
The bumper sticker.
Oh, right.
Or when you go to those roadside stores, they always had the little boy doing that into a cup.
Now, did you know that this is a tourist attraction?
No.
The mannequin piss. It is.
I thought it was illegal. Okay.
Listen to this. Records show that this statue has been around since 1388. 1388.
Really?
Back then, it was a stone statue serving as a public fountain, but the statue was either destroyed or stolen. And the mannequin piss, as we know it today, was designed and installed by a Flemish sculptor named Jerome Durkesnoy in 1619. So the one you see today is not the one from 1388, but it does go back a few years, 1619.
Oh, sure. Gosh. Wow.
So here's the story behind the boy. There was a little boy who saved Brussels when it was under siege. The enemy put a bomb in place of the city wall to blow up the wall. The little boy peed on the fuse and saved the day.
Oh, that's the story.
Good job.
So anyway, it is one of the city's main tourist attractions, and you will often see mannequin piss sporting a little costume because they dress them up sometimes.
I bet they do.
So now you know.
Oh, that's funny.
Awesome.
Have you ever heard of mannequin piss? I guess I have. Oh, and I have one more to tell you.
Okay.
And this is the American one. This is the painting of the Declaration of Independence, and this is also the painting on the back of the $2 bill. On the back of the $2 bill, they have moved Thomas Jefferson's foot from John Adams' foot on the back of the $2 bill, you do not see the exact replica of the painting.
Oh.
Because they didn't want to show what the painting supposedly shows, which is that Thomas Jefferson is stepping on John Adams' foot because they had some political tension between the two. So when they reproduced it for the $2 bill, which not many of us have,
no,
they purposely pushed the feet apart so that it didn't look like they didn't like each other.
Oh my gosh!
But the painter did. He made the one foot on the other to make it show that they weren't exactly the best of friends. So
good for him.
That's good. I like that.
All right.
He took his lessons from Michael.
All right. Where is the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today is at the Kmart in Bellevue, Florida.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent.
We need to keep up with the other thing too, the Stuff the Bus. Was that this past weekend?
Yes, it was.
We'll do it later, not right now.
Okay, all right.
There's a lot this weekend. I know there's a lot. There's several all over town this weekend.
Yes,
so,
Stuff the Bus is coming up again
all
this
right.
weekend.
Go donate blood. Thank Galen and LifeSouth for that, with the job they do. And thank you, Galen. Thank you for being on there with us.
You guys are the best.
All right.
You got it. Bye, y'all.
Fox News Radio. I'm Paul Stevens. President Obama in Ethiopia on his African trip, praising Ethiopia's anti-terrorism efforts.
And its contribution to the African Union mission in Somalia have reduced areas under al-Shabaab control. But as the Prime Minister noted, yesterday's bombing in Mogadishu reminds us that terrorist groups like al-Shabaab offer nothing but death and destruction.
The president also discussing violence in South Sudan with Ethiopia's leaders. 4 firefighters hurt in California battling a 1,500-acre fire west of the town of Alta. 3 of the 4 airlifted when the fire overran their position.
They were transported by helicopter, typical protocol. Very difficult access into this fire. Easiest way to get people out is by helicopter.
CAL FIRE spokesperson Lynn Tolmakov and Bobby Christina Brown, daughter of the late entertainer Whitney Houston, has died 7 months after being found face down and unresponsive in a bathtub. Fox News. We report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto, shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Howdy, RL here for Dairy Queen. Spring is in the air, and so is the smell of meat cooking on our charbroil grill. You want to treat yourself to one of our most excellent grilled chicken sandwiches or wraps, or maybe a foot-long all-beef chili dog, and wash it down with an Orange Julius fruit smoothie with many real fruit flavors. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offered does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services. When your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements, from damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Cozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA. Ocala!
Come on.